guys? Welcome to the bonfire night. Yes, we had a pretty eventful day today. Make sure you guys smash that like button upon entering. We're just here relaxing Saturday night. This is kind of like, something that we like to do. Because normally Saturdays we do like a lot of stuff. We actually get a lot of work done on the homestead, and today was no different. What's up, Carson? What's going on, man? So yeah, so we today we use the scarifier on the front lawn again, because if you guys saw the last couple of videos that we posted, um, we used the dethatcher to take the dead grass out of the yard, and then we used the scarifier to break up the top layer. But it had been a couple of days, so we had to use the scarifier again just to break up the top layer because it settled, and we completely seeded everything. Um, we didn't do as much seed as I would like to, because we actually had some plans we had to tend to today. So we actually had to go to a neighbor's birthday party. But yeah, so come hang out with us. Come hang out with us for a little bit. I said we'll be live for about an hour. I'm talking real low because my son just fell asleep. We just assembled this fire pit, got it off of, yes, sir. I can feel the heat cooking my kneecaps. Make sure you guys smash that like button. I'm glad to see everybody in here. Yeah, Saturday nights, we like to do this and just hang out for a bit after a long day. Rusty Dog, what's going on? Dirt Bike Kid, what's up? Wish my Wi-Fi would disconnect right now. Yeah, so we did a lot of log splitting uh, over the last couple of weekends. Tomorrow will be no different. Dang, Carson, that sucks. Yeah, I just bought this fire pit off of Amazon for like $40, fire not included. I had a cardboard box that I collected some black walnuts in. I used that as fire starter. Now we got this raging inferno. This thing is pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. If you guys hear noise in the background, that's my dog. He's like restless. Alright, okay. You want the flashlight? Okay. You dropped Ghosty. Hang on 1 second, everybody. Yep. Kevin, why would you even say something like that? Can you bring the portable charger when you come back? With the power, the pink wire? What's going on, Steven? A long time, man. We're just out hanging out, having a pretty chill bonfire night. I could, some nights I can actually see Starlink where I live, and tonight is no different. I could see something shooting across the sky. I wish I could show you guys. The next time one starts to cross the sky, I'll show you guys. What's up, Dr. Abdullah? What's going on, man? Make sure you guys smash that like button when you guys get in here. What's up, Vic Eli? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I made sure that I put enough wood in here to last the live stream. But yeah, tonight is like a really calm and chill night. My next door neighbor tried a bonfire and he put some treated wood now. That was an experience. Yeah. Yeah, no. Pretty much all the wood that I use is fallen trees or trees that have already been kind of pre-cut on my property. Carson, I don't drink anymore, but I do have a little bit of a brisk iced tea and a bottle of water. My lady accidentally bought some Coca-Cola zero sugar or something. The temperature here is 40%. You mean 40 degrees? Yeah, it was my uncle and my mom came up here last weekend, and my uncle has pretty much lived in in a busy city. Where I'm from is Bridgeport, Connecticut, so he's pretty much lived in Bridgeport his entire life. And we were doing yard work, and he like stopped dead in his tracks, and he looked at me and he said, "How do you deal with this?" And I was like, "Deal with what?" And he goes, "How quiet it is here." And I said, "How quiet?" I said, "This is the way I like it, dude. Peace, quiet. I don't really gotta worry about nothing. Like, Bridgeport, it's it's a cool city, but there's I prefer the country life. Like, if I didn't have this house, I'd probably have like a house on a farm or something, or deeper in the woods. Yeah, I was actually tempted to have a beverage today at the party. So my neighbor actually threw a birthday party for her 3-year-old daughter, and my neighbor was drinking some pumpkin beverage. And I was kind of, excuse me, this fire is making me tired. Um, yeah, I was actually tempted to have one, but I was like, you know what? I've been a responsible adult for a while, so let me just stay on that track. Um, I'm in Bettendorf, Iowa, and I'm going to start telling ghost stories to my twin goddaughters, and I know I probably won't get to bed until 2 in the morning, but it's interesting to set a bonfire. Yeah. You know who has some really good scary stories? Like Reddit. Reddit has. I used to be hooked. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was Reddit. Reddit has some really good scary stories. Um, there was one scary story. I couldn't even believe what I was reading. It was crazy. Do I have a dirt bike? I don't. My son actually has a couple. The bigger of the two, I am in the process of diagnosing it. All of his ride-on toys are all electric. We don't have anything gas-powered or motored yet. Um, but the bigger one, I'm gonna fix it and sell it. Yeah. I just have to diagnose what's going on with it. I bought a new speed controller, and yeah, it's acting up. And then the smaller one, my son, uh, he gets the concept of riding something with two wheels without training wheels, but not yet. He's not completely off of training wheels yet. No, there is a such thing as a goddaughter. Like I have a godmother. I have a godmother and a godfather. Yes, sir, Tyler. We're just out here. The only thing I didn't bring was the marshmallows and the chocolate to make some s'mores. Karen curbside deliveries are going. Um, I haven't done any in a while. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like growing up, I don't really remember having bonfires. Like I think my first bonfire I ever went to, I was probably like 18. I don't remember having any bonfires when I was a kid. Yeah, David. For those, what does goddaughter mean? So a goddaughter is like when you put when you put the word God in front of, you know, a mother or a father or something of that nature, it basically means you assume responsibility if something were to happen to the child or the individual. Like, because even though I'm an adult, I still have a godmother and a godfather. So basically, they're kind of like aunts and uncles, but typically they aren't blood. So some would say that the bond is stronger than an aunt or uncle because the title godmother or godfather is not by blood, it's by bond. Not bond to the child, but bond between the relationship of the biological mother or father or guardian to the person who has earned the title of godmother or godfather. No, I don't have any marshmallows or chocolate or graham crackers. I would make a s'more, and I'm thinking about how to probably modify this. This is the first night I've used this fire pit. Let me see if I can. Oh, my lady has the flashlight, but in there's a corner. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me see if I can get the camera to focus. But there's a rock wall, and this rock wall is like right there is a corner. And basically, I used to do the bonfires right on the cement pads underneath where this new fireplace is. This is the first time I've used this fire pit. I actually just assembled it before I started the fire But normally I would do the bonfires right on the ground, and I would have like a flat stone. I don't know what happened to it. I haven't seen it in a while. But I would have a flat stone I would keep near the fire where I would warm up the graham crackers and the chocolate while we had the marshmallow on a stick to roast it. So, um, but I'm thinking about building at least, I don't know if you guys can see my finger, but if you follow the rim of this, maybe, I don't know, get two small pieces of steel on one side and then build almost just like a little platter, if you will, um, just so that we could warm up the marshmallows and not the marshmallows, the chocolate to go on the graham cracker, and get some sticks for the goddaughter. Just means the girl's parents really like you. Doesn't have to be a girl. Oh, you said goddaughter. I'm sorry. Thought you meant godmother. Yeah. So anything with that title, godmother, godfather, is just the bond or the relationship between the parents and that individual are strong, and typically that person would assume responsibility. So, all right, cool, yeah. So the rock wall, that's where we used to do. This bonfire is significantly smaller than the ones I would normally have. Um, but yeah, I mean it's a bonfire. It's a little, a little fire pit, little bowl. I was gonna start doing them in my yard, but I figured right here is as good a spot as any, and especially because this spot where the rock wall is, it stays hot because the heat from the fire will actually warm up the wall, and then that heat will then radiate back out here. Z Corp, we're not interested. I appreciate you though. Do you cook on the coals? Not yet. Not yet. Like I said, we just got this fire pit set up, and I got a $1,400 grill over there in the corner. So um, I should show you guys that grill I got. So I was actually at Ace's Hardware, and somebody had bought a new grill and had someone pick up the old grill. And I guess from Ace's Hardware, if you buy a new grill, they carry away your old grill. So somebody was getting rid of their old grill, and you open it up, and there's like nothing wrong with it. It worked and everything. Um, the only thing it needed was a new gas line to connect the main gas um, from the propane tank to the distributor inside of the gas grill, and that's essentially all it needed to actually work. But I noticed that the burners were actually starting to erode a bit. So my lady went online, found a new set of burners and the covers for the burners for like $70. So I basically got a gas grill for a $1,400 gas grill. I don't know why I said it like that. A $1,400 gas grill. I got a $1,400 gas grill for $100 basically, because the gas line was like $20, and then the new gas burners uh, were 70. So, how long have I been doing YouTube? So, Little known fact, I actually started my YouTube channel back in 2016, but I only have one video on my channel from 2016. Um, and I was actually talking about it today. A buddy of mine back in Bridgeport, at the age of 19 years old, he bought a Corvette Z06. He bought a brand new 2019 Corvette Z06, and it comes with 650 horsepower, 650 torque. And we went on Route 8 in Connecticut, and we ended up doing 140 miles per hour on the highway in his Corvette Z06, and I recorded it and uploaded it to YouTube. It doesn't have any views on it because it's private, but that's as far back as the channel goes. But when I first started the channel and started doing like the delivery content and everything that you guys have learned to love, was March of 2020. What what's the make of the gas grill? That's a good. It's a off like it's a name brand that I haven't heard before until I got it. Um, I don't know. Maybe my lady remembers it. It's under a grill cover right now. I'm trying to think of it. Um, oh man, give me a second. I'll think of it because I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, and I'm trying to remember what it looks like. And I don't have a flashlight with me to go uncover the grill to see the name. But yeah, no, I definitely scored. It has two like side fins. One side fin has like a little storage, like a black bin that you could put stuff in, and then the other side has like a little side burner so you could like make, I don't know, like mac and cheese or something like that. Um, yeah, yeah. My lady looked up the the name brand of the grill and the exact model. It's like $1,400. Yeah, like acquiring this new house and like turning it into a homestead. I've been scoring on like a lot of good stuff. Um, as I was driving my truck, earlier this year, I was driving down the road and I noticed some lady. She was like putting some stuff out on the curb, and she had a washer and dryer, a Maytag washer and dryer on the back of on the curbside. So I pulled up and I asked her. I said, "Hey, are you throwing those out?" And she said, "Yeah." Um, she said, "Yeah, you can have them for scrap if you want." And I was just like, "No, I don't want them for scrap. I want to know if they work." She was like, "Yeah, the washer might just need a belt, and the dryer, there's nothing wrong with it." And I was like, "Are you serious?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "And you're just getting rid of it?" She was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Can I have it?" She was like, "Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna get it home." And I was like, "Oh, you let me worry about that." I said, "I got a Subaru with a tow hitch rack on it." And what's up, Scott? How many folk you typically feed in? Um, at my home, it's three people and a dog. I am actually gonna throw some more wood on this fire, so if you will give me a second, I'll set you guys up right here. There we go. I'm gonna go throw some more wood on the fire. I gotta find my fire puppy. Looks like it's starting to get a little bit low here. Yeah, if anything falls, I'm not really worried about it. A lot of this wood is not even 100% dry, so you probably can get a lot more smoke off of it. There we go. Slide this to the side. We'll go grab some more firewood. Just bear with me 1 second, everyone. There we go. If you want it, you could sell that for some. Oh, hello from the woods. Hope you're doing well. P. Diddy's baby oil. Yes. Appreciate you, P. Diddy baby oil, bro. Appreciate you. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to go see if I can see what is the name of that grill. But yeah. You know, aside from like the typical sounds of like traffic not too far from where I live, I mean it's pretty quiet out here for the most part. I wonder, does the flashlight work on this? If I were to turn on the flashlight, will it work? Oh, all right, let's go take a look. I'll show you guys. 1 second. We'll go check out the name of that gas grill. There she is. Just bear with me 1 second, everyone. Napoleon. Yeah, so I've never really heard of this brand. It is a Napoleon Legend series. So, yeah, so somebody threw that out. All I had to do was replace the burners on it. I mean, the burners before it worked. Let's see. I gotta go look at that wall when you put some more wood. Looks like anyway. I got to go look at that wall when you put some more wood on it. We got a 40-foot driveway. Looks the same way. Yeah, I'll show you what we got so far. So this is a pile that we just started splitting. This actually came from a huge chunk of log that looked like this. I'll show you. We're supposed to be hanging out, not doing work right now. So I'm actually getting big chunks like this from my neighbor's house. So I actually took a I bolt, drilled it somewhere on it, and then dragged it from their house to my house. So a lot of this wood is actually coming from chunks like that. But this is the original stack of wood that we got. We haven't really added to it. And then this is the wood that we just started splitting that we didn't even stack yet. And then this is the wood that we actually pulled out of the woods within like the last week or so. So, and there's our setup. You guys can see the retaining wall. There's a corner right there. And all of that on the floor is just sawdust and old, it's sawdust and it's old coals. Yeah, Napoleon Legend. Yeah, somebody threw it out. Hey Honky, you know not how you use the grill? Yeah, of course. But yeah, so this is all of our kindling right here, basically twigs and small sticks. And then this is all bigger stuff I still got to split. And believe it or not, I still got more dead wood out or already cut wood out in the woods. But what I'm going to do is my neighbor has a bunch of wood that they want to get rid of. So that I don't lose out on potentially the opportunity to grab a bunch of free wood and they're right down the street. I'm gonna go grab the wood from their property first before I grab the wood off of my property, at least the big chunks. Yeah, Napoleon Legend. So somebody threw that out, and then as far as that washer and dryer, I actually got pictures of how I loaded the washer and dryer on the back of my Subaru. I put a full washer and dryer on the back of my Subaru, and I lifted it up myself, loaded it onto my tow hitch rack, ratchet strapped the crap out of them, and I hauled it. I hauled it, a little over 20 miles or so. Ayo. So, yeah, and then washer and dryer, they're Maytags, and they come with the Maytags, they come with a 10-year warranty. They were made in 2019. So, I got until 2029 to get the drive train or like the drive motor and the drum replaced on it. Riverside 951, yes sir. So we're just getting toasty out here, baby. Got those coals piling up. Anybody have any recommendations on how to get the coals out the bottom so that it doesn't suffocate the wood on top? You probably have to just get an oven mitt, lift it up and off, and then, obviously wait till all the fire. I got a honey buddy at Wendy's. Just grab them bare, yeah. I would seriously give anything to sit at a fire on a still night and sing beers with the boys. Yep. Yeah, I kinda want a beer right now, to be honest with you. I don't even drink like that. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Am I camping out? No, I am actually at my home. You guys can see the retaining wall behind the fire. How long are you planning on streaming for? Tonight? Or, yeah, the one time at band camp? Absolutely. I'm not sure. Depends on if my lady gets me the portable charger uh, with the charging wire, because I got enough wood to keep the fire going for a long time. For a long, long time. And it's still relatively early, you know? I don't know what time is it. Yeah, 8:45. Yeah, as long as my girl gets me the portable charger, you know, I'll stay out here for, you know, as long as I get some more, you know, more drinks out here, like another bottle of water or a brisk iced tea or something. Because my girl, she bought some uh, Coca Cola, but it got zero sugar. It tastes gross. I honestly, when she gave it to me, I thought it was RC soda, like RC Cola. I was like, ew, what is this? Because I know my taste buds have changed. So I was like, oh, what is this? She's like, it's Coke. I was like, why does it taste like that? I'm like, that is not good soda. I'm like, something's wrong with that. And then she looked at it, she's like, oh, it got zero sugar. Yeah, I could go for like a pumpkin beer or something. I didn't know that there was inbox on YouTube, sir. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys. So, funny story. I was talking to my uncle yesterday, and if you guys don't know, my uncle is he's a simple jack. If you don't know what that means, it's like he's um, he's special, and yeah. So my uncle, he's special, and he was telling me that he had to cook some hamburger meat, and he was gonna make some burgers with it, and I asked him before he had to go run some errands. I asked him. I said, "Are you going to? Do you plan on seasoning the meat?" And my uncle, he doesn't know anything about seasonings or anything like that. But I figure at least some salt and pepper, you know. And he was just like, "Why would I salt the meat? Like, why would I mix salt in?" And I'm like, "Dude, because it brings out the flavor." He's like, "Is it really gonna make that big of a difference?" I said, "Well, don't you normally put salt on it after it comes out of the, off the pan?" He go, "Yeah," and I'm cool with that, just like that. He's like, "I don't really do pepper. I only do salt." I was like, "Okay, so why don't you take the uh, take the ground meat out of the package, put it on a plate, spread it out, add a little bit of salt, mix it up, and put it back in the package, put it in the fridge, and then cook it when you come back. Give the meat a little bit, yeah, not the black pepper, right?" Have I ever tried a Jack Daniels burger? Negative, but that sounds pretty interesting. So I said, "Dude, why don't you just mix it up, put it, back in the fridge, right?" So he's like, "Man, that's a lot of work, this, that, and the third." I was like, whatever, bro." He's like, "Come on, is it really gonna make that big of a difference?" I said, "Dude, you salt the meat when it comes off." I said, "Dude, if you don't want to, don't." And he was like, "I don't think it makes that big of a difference." He goes, "You people and your seasonings and your flavorings and all of that stuff." He was just like, "I just don't get it. I just don't get it." And I was just like, "What don't you get?" He goes, "See, with me, what I like to do, or what I do is I'll just cook the meat and I eat it just like that. It's fine, just like that. I put a little salt on it after it's done. and it's fine just like that. But you people, your seasonings and your flavoring, like I just don't get it. And I was just like, didn't you say you eat bacon? Now, for those of you who don't know in the chat, bacon is pork belly. It's pig belly, and not the actual stomach, but the you know the meat from around the stomach area. And he was like, yeah. He was like, oh, I love bacon. I could eat a whole pound of it right now. I love bacon. I said, okay. Do you think bacon tastes like it does when it comes fresh off of the animal versus the way you buy it in store? He was like, are you telling me that they put seasoning on bacon? Guys, when I tell you I went radio silent, I was like, of course they put seasoning and flavoring on bacon. He said, have you never noticed? Ooh, got a whole log fall out of there, Frank. No sweat. So I said, you never seen like hickory smoked bacon, black pepper bacon, maple bacon, applewood smoked bacon. Thank you. You are the greatest. He's here for the be nothing more. Yep. Just give me 1 second, guys. I got my charger here. My lady just brought it to me, so let me just get it set up. Yeah, so I said, don't you know that they season the meat and that they put flavors and preservatives on it? And he's like, no, I didn't know that. Give me 1 second, everyone. Gotta slide my phone up here so we get it. There we go. We here use chicory chips often when we cook. It really has. Oh, hickory chips. Yeah. Yep. Hickory chips for sure. But I said, even if you don't use different wood flavors, I said, there's still a difference between the flavors between brands. I said, if you ever, Oscar Mayer is going to taste different from Hormel, and Hormel is going to taste different from Smithfield. I said, I can't imagine, all the other bacon flavors. I said, but not all bacon tastes the same. And he was just like, nah, I don't believe it. Da, da, da. He was like, why wouldn't. So normally my mom explains stuff to him. And he was just like, he was like, does everybody know that? And I said, I think it's a given. And he said, where would I find out about this stuff? I was like, on the ingredient list on the back of the bacon. What's up, Ross Walden? What is the most outrageous bacon flavor you've seen? Most outrageous. I wouldn't say most outrageous flavor per se, but like we went to a bacon like I don't want to call it like a bacon festival, but it was like I guess it was like a bacon food fest. I guess I don't know, whatever. But they were selling maple donuts with chopped bacon on the top of it. I think that's like the most outrageous thing I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen like chocolate covered bacon, but I don't remember where I saw that. It's almost like bark, like how people put like chocolate on potato chips. But uh, and I can imagine how good it would taste because normally people say you add salt to sweets, and bacon is pretty salty. So if you add salt to sweets, it should have a really good contrast. Yeah, Taste of Bacon Festival. So when we went to the Bacon Festival, we were actually kind of disappointed because as soon as we got there, we overheard some guy like kind of just talking. I think either to himself or somebody that he was with. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to who he was talking to, but he was just like talking aloud, and he was just like, "How'd they run out of bacon at a bacon festival?" And I'm like, I looked over at my lady. I was like, "Are they really out of bacon? How are they out of bacon?" So we went inside, and some of the lines were like ridiculously long. I think we ended up grabbing some Spanish food, but it was just a quick bite to eat. I can't remember if this was last year or the year before that. Um, because right after we went to the Bacon Festival, um, we were gonna do some filming there because they hyped it up. Now I'm like in my head, I'm going to a bacon festival, and I'm thinking there's gonna be all kinds of like craft bacon and not like macaroni art people, okay? Like I'm talking craft, like people make their own homemade bacon. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking people are gonna have all types of like exotic flavors and smoked bacons, and you know, there's gonna be like a big old slab of pork belly, like best in show. I'm thinking like, someone's gonna have like a crown made out of bacon. I'm thinking people are gonna make moccasins out of bacon. Somebody's gonna have a belt made out of bacon. I'm thinking someone is gonna, you know, someone is gonna make some oh, I was thinking about something inappropriate, but yeah, let's just say some whips made out of bacon. Listen, listen. This in my head they hyped up to the point where I thought I was gonna be in bacon glory, and all this was just like stuff topped in bacon. It wasn't anything crazy. Like get a cheeseburger with bacon. Yeah, you can get a cheeseburger with bacon, and they act. Yeah, it was like mac and cheese with bacon. You want bacon with a side of bacon? You're at the right place. Except if you went to the one food truck that didn't have bacon. Yeah, so we were gonna do some filming there, and then we quickly, excuse me, found out that was not the place to be. And fortunately for us, we were actually gonna go to Barbecue Fest at Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut, in Montville or Uncasville, Connecticut. So we were kind of debating on which one did we want to go to. So we figured, they're only about 15 minutes away from each other. So let's go check out the Bacon Fest. And then if that doesn't live up to its name, which, as we already know, it did, scratch that project. And we went right to Barbecue Fest at Mohegan Sun, and we did a lot of filming there. We had some suspicious samples from the Michael Jordan restaurant. I remember that. It was kind of like, why is the chicken so soft? It was like, I don't know, like, tell me your chicken is GMO without telling me it's GMO. Yo, what's up, Pale Emperor? What's going on, Frank? So, he's still cold? Yeah, so Bonfire Night's here with Safford Delivery after a long, hard, fun day. So, in case you guys didn't hear about it earlier, but we We finally got the grass seed down on the front lawn. See, a lot of this stuff that I'm doing, like I want to record it for you guys, but I have no one to hold the camera, and then I already know my kid is going to be drawing a bunch of attention, and I don't have my laptop to do more crazy edits. Well, some people think the four food groups are frozen leftover, takeout, and canned. Max VR2 fire, baby. You want to put some more wood on?
You want me to put my wood on it?
Yeah, just don't.
Oh,
Just don't ignite, baby.
well, everyone's want to witness my death.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Guys, I gotta put some more wood on the fire. Good thing I didn't wear any hairspray today. Oh, I got a cramp in my bum bum.
In your what?
In my bum bum. Where's my pokey stick? Oh, right there. Hopefully my phone don't fall on fire.
Oh my god, no, don't say that.
Out that bad boy. I need a longer stick. This thing sucks.
Get the one from the fireplace.
Sorry guys, it's a lot of smoke right now. My eyes.
Okay.
No, my
Step
eyes.
over here real quick.
Don't worry. You have a former volunteer firefighter in the chat. Wait, wait. We're gonna talk about bacon for an hour? No, not an hour. What's the big idea, Frank? Move some of that wood over. And get some of these coals out of there. Yeah, I definitely need a longer stick. This stick is making my knuckle hairs burn off. Jeez. I'm gonna go get some more firewood.
Some of this stuff went on fire.
Huh?
Some of this stuff right here?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
poker. How's that? Is that better? All right. Nice bonfire night. But yeah, so we ended up going to Barbecue Fest at Mohegan Sun. We haven't really had much time for any of that this year. We've just been so focused on working on the homestead and just taking care of business because a lot of the work that needs to get done around here kind of needs to get done in a fast manner, or at least this year, so that way we don't have to worry about it for a while. So that's why I've been doubling down on a lot of the work on the property because some of this stuff it takes a while to actually get the benefits of you know of you know what you would see from it. I would say so far the biggest regret that I have thus far is not purchasing some fruit trees to plant them. But who could blame me? I'm just like one guy, and I'm cranking out over 60 hours a week at work, and then I work third shift, so when I come home, my schedule is already screwed up. So and I had a chimney company come out to my house today, and I wanted to see if my fireplace was safe to use, and they said that they don't recommend that we use it, and I'm looking at about $8,000 worth of work on the chimney and the like the chimney and the fireplace, and that's how we plan on heating our home this year and all the years going forward. But yeah, I don't got 8 grand to spend on a fireplace to get it operational. So they said it needs a lot of work. Yeah, but on top of that, I got some window sills on one side of my property that needs to get replaced because it's all like rotted wood. But first, I got to take down the dog kennel. It's not my well, technically yes, it is my dog kennel, but I'm not the one that put it up. It came with the property. I was so it's just one of those things where it's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to just slap a couple coat on it just for now until I could or find someone who can do it for cheap. Place shoot have silt build up or is it structural? I guess structural because they said that the inner of of the fireplace, like basically the flume, um, it's really it's like it looks very there's some like gaps and cracks in there. Basically, they would have to retire entire chimney to get it fully functional. Um, they said like the best way would be the like a high temperature grit concrete, and they would just lather that on the wall in the fireplace. Like so, they quoted me at like almost 8 grand. Yeah, they told me like all it would take is like one tiny little ember to get inside of something, and then like basically come in contact with the house, and then all a wrap. So um, they did make a recommendation for me to get um, a wood stove, and they said it's significantly better at heating the home, and it's about half the cost. Yeah, the house that I own was built in the 60s. Let's see, I had a similar problem with my house. We had to have the chimney took pointed mostly on the north side. Yeah, so I'm too big to to climb up in there, so they're gonna have to hire, someone significantly smaller than the guys that showed up and myself, because one of the guys that showed up is uh, probably like 33% bigger than I am.
That's so specific.
Yeah. Dang, Carson, that sucks. Getting called out for a no power call. Well, I think that's BS, because how are they making a call if they ain't got no power? Oh, okay. Yeah, I still don't want to risk it though. So I'm gonna just play it safe. I mean, my family and I, we like it kind of cold in the house and stuff. And my house has, for as old as it is, has really good insulation. So I'm not upset at all. In the summertime, it was almost impossible to get the house to cool down. That's how good the insulation was. But you guys could hear how quiet it is here. So peaceful. Every now and then we'll get like a plane that flies overhead, or an occasional car that passes by. Oh yeah, Steven, I can definitely understand, man. I mean, I just bought this home, like April, so I'm still figuring out most of it. Um, One of the other things I'm going to do this winter is I'm going to work on a self-propelled generator, so that way anything that needs to be ran off of constant electricity, I can just run it off of that. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I think my home inspector said I still got like 10 plus years left on the roof, at the minimum. So I'm good on that. I was actually thinking about opening up another credit line to get the fireplace going, but I think it's not the end of the world if I can't use the fireplace to heat the home. I would much rather get the windows done on this side of the home, just to avoid any structural damage or rot to the home because of the rotted windowsills. Oh, that's good, Steven. Yeah. Some hot chocolate would go pretty good right now too. And then my sister-in-law is supposed to be having a baby shower at the end of this month. She's having it outside?
No, it's in a hall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when we did our, what was it, baby shower or gender reveal?
Gender reveal.
That was outside, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the baby shower. We had a baby shower?
Oh no, that was the baby shower. Yeah.
So it was a gender.
Because the gender reveal was the day that it was so hot and it was disgusting outside.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But the gender reveal was the one where you brought your little, no, it wasn't little, the big fire thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we actually have a propane, a propane heater that it works really good. And I was thinking, if push comes to shove, I could always just heat up some milk in a saucepan on top of that and make some hot chocolate. Yeah, like I said, on the north side of the house is where all the windows are starting to rot. So I have something to do with that. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, this is the first Bonfire live stream, and I plan on bringing more to you guys. Now that I know I can't use the fireplace, you know what? Spend some quality time with my friends and family and all of you, and just hang out and have a great night. Um, you know, Fridays I'm too tired to do a bonfire because I go I'm up at 12:30 a.m. midnight on Friday morning, and a lot of times I don't go to bed till like you know 9, 10 o'clock that same day. So I'm up for anywhere from 20, sometimes 24 hours. So by the time Friday rolls around, I'm deadbeat tired. So a bonfire is not it's not in the cards. But Saturday nights, I like to make it a tradition that my family and we come out here and enjoy a good bonfire. Fortunately for us, I actually just bought this fire pit. I think I bought it off of Amazon for like $40 because I was doing the bonfire right on the ground on top of this concrete pad, and I don't want to cause any damage to it because of the amount of heat that's on it. So that's why I went ahead and I bought the fire pit. It's actually starting to get a little chilly out here now for me. Yeah, so tonight is like the perfect night. The only thing I wish was that my neighbors would turn all their lights off on their house out there, or apartment building or condos or whatever that is. But yeah, are there any like bonfire or wood burning experts in the chat, or people who have experience? I want to know, why is there so much smoke coming off the wood? Is it because the wood isn't completely dry, or what? Could that be it? Yeah, this fire is actually making me sleepy. If I had a Snuggie and some hot cocoa and some Harry Potter out playing out here on the TV, guys, I'd be in La La Land. Oh man, I tell you, fall is like the best time to just snuggle up with a blanket by the bonfire I think I'm gonna end up investing in a movie projector and put up like a drop curtain or like a drop sheet or something uh, on the back wall of my property, so that way we could set up this fire pit and watch some movies out here. Have the family come up from the other side of the state, spend the weekend out here with me, and we just hang out, have some movie nights. I think it'd be pretty awesome. I think it's just about time to open up a few cans of whoop ass now. You talk about opening up some cans of whoop ass. I'm talking about trying to open up some cans of sheep. I'm trying to count some sheep. Yeah, what a beautiful night for a fire. Yeah, I think I only saw one Starlink satellite tonight. I haven't seen any more. Not for a while. Because I think it was like the first couple of nights we started doing these bonfires. Yeah, we would see Starlink satellites just streak across the sky. They're whizzing out there fast, real fast. I haven't seen the moon in about a week. Has anybody else noticed that? Yeah, when the geese fly south for the winter, that's how you know it's gonna it's gonna be a cold one. We haven't had a good snowstorm up here in a few years now. Not that I'm asking for one, because if it snows that many days, I wouldn't have any work and we would be so far behind on schedule. Question: would you put hairspray in it? Wait, hold on. Question: would you put hairspray in it? Just a question. Don't have to do it if you don't want. Man, this fire was start. I knew it was too good to be true. There would be some pyromaniac in the chat. Like, take it easy. I don't recommend anybody put fire spray in any fire. That's for rookies. Put some 93 in it. It's just cool to watch. You gotta have you bouncing around like Michael Jackson on the Pepsi set.
Oh,
Yeah. I forgot what fuel doesn't emit a yellow flame. I think it's methanol. I think methanol burns at such a low color blue flame that with lights on, it's undetectable to the eye. You would have to turn off all the lights. Not if you put the can in the fire, though, then. Well, I'm a guy. I don't have hairspray. I'm a bald
oh, and I
head.
don't have hairspray.
Yeah, she's a girl. I think she is.
Yeah, you think? Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh man.
he was a boy, she was a girl. Could I make it any more obvious?
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, no, I don't. Honestly, I don't think I have any hairspray in the house. Yeah, after this bit of wood dies down, I gotta go inside take a shower. I didn't realize that I got dirt all over my legs until I got to the birthday party. Axe body spray works too, or any
Oh my
aerosol
god.
can. Nah, we do natural propellants in this house, so I can't even. I don't know. The only thing that I could think of that I got would be like PB Blaster, maybe some brake cleaner. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't have it. I haven't wore Axe body spray in so many years. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I wore Axe body spray. Oh man, this fire is cozy. If it's in a compressed can, it go boom, especially if it's flammable. Oh yeah, no thanks. I think I actually got a extra little can of propane laying around. You want me to just chuck that in there?
Alright, I'm going inside. I'm not about to witness that. Oh hell no.
It's not aerosol, but it'll work. What is it? Next weekend we're going to the Renaissance Fair, right?
I'm going to.
Yeah. So out here in Connecticut, they have a Renaissance Fair up in Lebanon, Connecticut. I think it's October 12th. Um, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you, man. Get some rest. I'm getting some rest right now. But yeah, they're doing a Halloween night at the Renaissance Fair. Hose nearby, so I kind of got to let this burn out. I didn't think I was going to get this tired. If I start just turn the volume down. Don't turn it off, okay?
uh,
Oh man, I'm gonna start snoring like.
I'm getting so cold.
You're getting cold.
Like I'm about to go inside.
Okay. Well, I can't do
Like
it.
2 more minutes.
You want to go turn off that hose for me? I mean, I could do it.
I would have to go change my shoes.
You shouldn't have to.
I don't want to get these dirty.
Just don't drag them. Tiptoe.
That's not
Just
true.
stay towards the edge. Just walk by the dog kennel. Then walk on on the gravel, not on the dirt.
How dirty is it?
Yeah. You guys are just joining the live stream. Welcome. We're having a nice and chill night. I think I'll stay live for another, you know, 5 minutes or so. then we're gonna wrap it up. Cause I still gotta put the fire out. Where's the fire, Frank? Oops. Yeah, we've been taking a lot of this leftover charcoal and just spreading it into the dirt and the grass so that whenever I go and cut the grass, I just chop it up, mow it up. I put a little bit in the grass earlier before I even yeah, okay. Yeah, before I even spread the grass seed on it. Oh yeah, it's starting to get a little chilly out here now, guys. Those cicadas are starting to come out now. All right, thanks for stopping by, Mike Spider-Verse. Appreciate you.
Alright, go ahead, sir.
All right,
I did this stuff.
all right. Don't forget the pizza.
Yeah. I just have my cup right there. I can't.
Yes. Fire's pretty much done now, anyway. But if you want, just wait for me. I'm gonna move this. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Just do your thing. Yeah.
You want this last night?
No, it's fine. Yeah, this fire is pretty much going out unless I add some more. I'm gonna poke it around just to see how much more life is left in it, and then pretty much gonna call it a night, guys. Not bad. We've been live for about an hour and a half. One second. bad boy. Oh yeah. Okay, yo, why did you stop posting? So we actually stopped doing those kind of those kind of deliveries. We actually got into a different line of work. I work for a different company. Aside from myself, um, there's a long list of reasons, but the main reason is, as far as delivery content, we don't. I don't work for myself anymore. I actually work for another company. So that's number one. Number two, the job that I do isn't really that interesting. Number three, um, my laptops are giving me issues with editing, and it's taking me way longer to render videos and edit videos, and I don't really have time to finagle with it because I still work over 60 hours a week, and I work third shift. So I'm up at 12:30 in the morning, and most of the time I don't go to bed till about between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. So my day is just completely filled with, you know, taking care of the house and working on the homestead. I wish I could record more for you, but if I did, number one, it would be live stream, and number two, a lot of the angles would be kind of crazy, and number three, I don't know who would sit there for like an uncut video. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but the live streams would be long, it would be wonky, it would be, and I don't think it would just make for good quality. I wanted to get back into it, but part of it is, you know, having the time and the means to start editing, and I can't right now because I just got so much going on at the homestead. Like, if I had someone who could edit for me, then yeah, sure, why not? Because then I could just focus on making the content. Making the content isn't hard, it's just following it up with getting it edited and, finding music. There's a lot that goes into it. I wish there were more hours in the day, man. Oh, man. Let's get some more of these coals out of here and get ready to wrap this bad boy up. smells like pizza out here. Don't get me wrong, those coals are hot. Alright, guys. It has been fun. It has been great tonight. Thank you all so much for stopping by and enjoying this bonfire with us. I appreciate it. I'm about to go get in the house, kick my boots off, and take a shower and get some much needed R&R. That's rest and recuperation. I don't know what I have planned for tomorrow, but it's probably some more work on the homestead. I got more work to do on the retaining wall. Got to water the grass tomorrow. We laid some grass seed down today. And yeah, let's see what tomorrow has in store. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys on the next video.